Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I am dying from allergies. I was gonna say that May is absolutely my favorite month. Everything is in bloom, and it's one of those things that's like a love hate. Like, I'm like, I just want to be outside. The weather is perfect. It's like sunny and 70, and there's flowers and trees and all the good things blooming. And then I'm like, so, um, and so anyway, May is still my favorite month. I feel like I'm all like lopsided. Lopsided, you guys. But today I wanted to talk to you about Mother's Day. This is a big week in my house. Not only is it Mother's Day, but it is my girls will be turning 14 this week, which is insane. And so they actually, I went into labor with them on Mother's Day, and I had them the next day, the year they were born. So, and one of them was like, I wish that our birthdays weren't so close to Mother's Day, so we didn't have to share it with you. I was like, listen, little one. I literally said to her, I'm like, well, if you would have come on your due date, like planned in July, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But today I wanted to talk with you all about Mother's Day, okay? And it's not just honoring and appreciating your mother or having your children honor you, but it's also about honoring the divine mother, the divine feminine, Mother Earth, okay? And so, it is, it's about appreciating mother as a symbol. Okay, and so as a symbol, and I love this, it is all about nurturance and protection and guidance. That is what the mother as a symbol means. Okay, I've got a little gremlin at my feet who was just sleeping until about a minute ago. So if you just hear extra noise, it's just a 4-month-old puppy. So mother, not only is it about protection and guidance and nurturance, it's also about creation and creativity. So as I go through these symbols, celebrate the mother within you all week, all year, every single day, right? And so it is about creation and creativity. It is about death and rebirth. And hi, Marsha. Hi, Gina. It is, and of course, as you all know about my story, I always have notes. So, my son who made me a mother passed over into the light 7 years ago, right? And I know that there are a handful of bereaved moms in this group. And so it is also about honoring, that death and rebirth, because that is such a life and death cycle, right? Whether you've lost a child or not, if you think about what giving birth actually means symbolically, it's like it's all death and rebirth. And it's like from being in the womb to being in life to dying, it's coming from the even before that, it is coming from that divine light and leaving that to come into the womb, to come into life. And so it's that mother is that symbol of death and rebirth always. And so I don't know about you, but I know and if you guys agree, when I first became a mom, it is also another death and rebirth, was like the death of the old part of me and the birth of this other part of me, which was the mom. And I remember going through an identity crisis. I was just like, wait a second, like I'm in pajamas all day long. I'm going to the supermarket at 7 a.m. with a screaming baby. Like, and I was like, last year I was, drinking martinis in Manhattan, so it is an end and a beginning. And it is a little bit of like an identity crisis. Like, who am I now that I am this mother? And then after a while, and I even saw this for a time in my practice where I had lots of moms coming in around 18 when their kid was about 18 months or 2 years or 3 years old, being like, who am I? Like, I don't even know who I am anymore. So that death and rebirth process is a real thing. And it is kind of a little bit of a hostile takeover because it has to be, right? And then after a while, it starts to integrate into your being. And then you could be that kind of all encompassing, different faceted person. But at first, especially like when you have a little one or multiple little ones, it is somewhat of a hostile takeover. So mother is also a symbol for patience, strength, and resilience. So again, like, find these aspects within yourself and honor these aspects in this coming week and, for life, but especially this week because we're talking about mothers and Mother's Day. And so the mother represents love in the 4 major archetypes of the woman, or the divine feminine. There are 4. There's maiden, which is like the young, like athletic, like, the teenager, like, they're the most active and the most, hey, you, can you stop chewing? Speaking of all different types of mother, dog mom too. It's the most active and the most young and fertile, and like they're going out there. And then there is the mother, which is the next phase, which again is all about nurturance. And then the third is the wild woman, which is midlife, which I love. And then the fourth archetype is the crone, which is that wise woman. And so the mother is that one of the 4 major archetypes. Also, Gaia is the Greek goddess. Okay. I found this really interesting as I was doing this research. So Gaia is a Greek goddess who is said to have brought Earth into creation. Love that. I totally felt that. And so there are just many, many ways to honor and love and appreciate mother. It doesn't have to be the traditional, card in the mail, which I love getting. I love getting cards. Who doesn't love getting cards? It's better than getting junk mail, and you're like, oh. And so just come up with different creative ways that you could honor the mother within you, because not everybody has a healthy relationship with the mother figure in their life. And, and mothering is also really hard. And so, so be kind to yourself and honor these different aspects of yourself. And a little extra shout out to the other mamas out there who have lost a child. It's always a bittersweet day. And so honor the person who made you a mama, and have a glass of champagne from me to you and for your loved one. So that is all I wanted to share with you all today. Enjoy this beautiful spring weather if you're in the Pacific Northwest. I'm sure it is beautiful all over, because May is just kind of like that. So I love you all, and I'll see you on the flip side. I will be doing a card reading on Wednesday. I have to look at my schedule, but I will be sending out another just a different post, and I'll likely just do 3 at a time because I'm getting lots of requests for them, which is super fun. So have a wonderful day and enjoy the spring weather out there. Mwah! Bye.